Says that California voters just have to get their mail-in ballot in the mail postmarked by 8 p.m. on election night. And that ballot has to be received within 3 days, and then it can be counted.
Polls in California show a tight race between Clinton and Sanders. A survey of business economists shows growing pessimism about the U.S. economy. Those surveyed by the National Association for Business Economics believe the economy will grow less than 2% this year. That's weaker than their outlook in March. The main reason is uncertainty over the presidential election.
More than half of our panelists believe that the uncertainty around the process would create a headwind to U.S. GDP growth. None of them thought it would be a positive.
That's Lisa Emsbo-Mattingly with the NABE. Forecasters say Tropical Storm Colin could cause serious flooding along Florida's Gulf Coast. It's expected to come ashore later today. Its top winds are at about 50 miles per hour. I'm Dave Mattingly, NPR News in Washington.
Support for NPR comes from NPR member stations and from Visiting Angels, professional caregivers assisting adults in bathing, dressing, meals, and light housework nationwide. Visiting Angels, America's choice in senior home care. Office locations are at visitingangels.com. And from EBSCO, offering Flipster digital magazines for libraries to share knowledge and expand young imaginations. Available via computer, tablet, phone, or the Flipster app. Learn more at flipster.com.
The Tony Awards are June 12th. On the next Fresh Air, we talk with Scott Rudin. 5 shows on which he was lead producer are nominated for Tonys. He's also a movie producer and has done films with the Coen brothers, Wes Anderson, Paul Thomas Anderson, and David Fincher. Join us.
That's Fresh Air, today at 1 on KUER.
Support for KUER comes from the law firm of Dorsey & Whitney, helping energy, mining, and clean tech companies meet their legal needs and achieve their business goals. More information online at dorsey.com/industries.
The warm temperatures continue along the Wasatch Front, high 95 today, and in St. George, sunny and hot, high near 105. A little bit less hot tomorrow in St. George, near 102. Again, 105 on Wednesday. Right now, 73 in St. George and 72 in Salt Lake City, with isolated showers this afternoon near 95 otherwise, and sunny, partly sunny tomorrow near 89, sunny 91 on Wednesday. This is KUER.
This is Morning Edition from NPR News. I'm Renee Montaigne.
And I'm David Green. We're about to visit one of the most dangerous roads in Mexico, in one of the most dangerous states in that country. Interstate 101 stretches the length of the northern border state of Tamaulipas. It's long been a favorite of international smugglers. Today, kidnappings and carjackings are so frequent, federal police officers escort drivers in armed convoys. NPR's Carrie Kahn ventured out on Interstate 101 and she sent us this report.
Cars begin to line up in front of the federal police station on the outskirts of Ciudad Victoria, the state capital, for the 7 a.m. departure.
Mi hija, mi esposa, mis nietos.
Eliud Villarreal pulls his tan SUV into the front of the line. His wife next to him, his daughter and grandkids are in the back. They used to live in Victoria, but moved to Texas where it's safer. Janine Villarreal says they came down for a family gathering, but wouldn't dream of driving back home alone.
Always. We never come without the convoy.
Arif Galindo pulls up in his silver Cadillac with his wife, baby daughter, and a neighbor. He buys used cars near the border and brings them back to sell. His wife crosses into the U.S. to buy perfume, also for resale here. Despite the lineup of cars, there won't be a police escort this morning. No reason was given. Several of the drivers, however, decide to make the 250-mile ride to the border together. 6 of us head out. Ranchero tunes and the lush green landscape set a deceivingly tranquil mood for the trip. 2 powerful cartels, the Gulf and Zetas, fight a violent battle for control here. Nearly 200 murders and 41 kidnappings have been reported so far this year. Just hours before unexpected caravan hit the road. One of Mexico's soccer stars, Alan Pulido, was abducted right outside Victoria. He managed to escape, but not before a massive police force scoured the region for him. Maybe that's why a patrol car wasn't available for our caravan. At a fork in the highway about 100 miles short of the U.S. border, half the caravan heads east and we say goodbye. There's only 3 of us left continuing on to Reynosa. English stations start to pop up on the radio. One of the drivers says this last stretch can be the most dangerous and to be on the lookout. He wasn't wrong. Soon after, we fly past 3 young guys on the side of the road, all wearing baggy shorts and baseball caps. I watch them through my rearview mirror as they step out onto the highway in front of a car. They seemed to surround this car while he was in the middle of the road and pulled him over to the side. Did not look very good at all, and the convoy just keeps going on. It was a tense ride for the last 30 minutes to Reynosa. Once in the city, the family from Texas turns off the highway. I follow the remaining car with Enrique Galindo and family. They take us to an aunt's taco stand for breakfast. With a plate of eggs and tacos in front of him, I thought Galindo would be more relaxed. But he lowers his voice and talks about how he was kidnapped 2 years ago and held for nearly a month. His wife turns to me and tells me her father was kidnapped 4 years ago and hasn't